Testing, mic 1. Testing, mic 1. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Hockey Night on Shade Street, a Thursday edition here from the Galt Arena Gardens. And folks, a reminder as always that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling, proudly servicing the Kitchener-Waterloo region in Wellington County. Call 519-230-FACE to reach a face you can trust. That's 519-230-3223. The Rivulettes head into tonight, Game 3, down 2-0 in the series, a 2 vs. 15 matchup. It was always going to be a tough one. Following 2 games last weekend in Stoney Creek, first 6-0 against the Sabres, and following it up Saturday with a closer 4-1 defeat. However, it's do or die tonight from the Galt Arena Gardens as the Rivulettes look to take a game off Stoney Creek and keep this thing alive. Should the Rivulettes go on and win this evening, Game 4 is scheduled for here at the Gardens tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those of you overseas watching and down in Ecuador. Game 5, if we make it there, set for 1 o'clock back at the Gateway Ice Center in Stoney Creek. We'll send things over to arena announcer Kevin Warner in just a few moments as he gets us set for Game 3 of the OWHL playoffs. Go Rivulettes!
Welcome to Cambridge Rivulettes. Tonight's game, between the Stoney Creek Sabres and the Cambridge Rivulettes. The officials for tonight's game are referees Steve Robinson and Ian Courtney. Linesman Caleb Webber and Julian Allen. Lineup changes for tonight's game. Left dress for Stoney Creek, number 35 for Caleb Mustin. Please add to your lineup. Number 35, Anthony Redwood. Number 5, Ashley Austin. For Cambridge, add to your lineup. Number 10, Sarah Ballard. Introducing the starting lineup and visiting Stoney Creek Sabres. On defense, number 21, Claire Sanford. On defense, number 77, Elias. Left forward, number 16, Ashley Carter. Left forward, number 18, Lacey Boyd. Left forward, number 98, Laura Stanley. Then starting again, number 31, Tara Parker. And the rest of the Sabres. Head coach, Jenna Charron. Assistant coaches, Spencer Miller, Mike Ellis, and Scott Morrison. Trainers, Michaela Perry. Introducing the starting lineup of Cambridge Rivulettes. On defense, number 11, Kendra Story. On defense, number 18, Aaron Robert. Left forward, number 6, Karen Enlow. Left forward, number 9, Lauren Stiles. Left forward, number 17, Jake Parnell. And starting at number 31, Addison Mitchell. And the rest of the Rivulettes. Head coach, Bill Lattimore. Assistant coaches, Rob Stewart, Ellen Talking, and Jonathan Petro. Athletic therapist, Brenda Downey. Program manager, Ron Howell. Please stand if you're able to move your caps to the end of the roll.
Thank you very much to Aaron Petro for getting us set with that lovely rendition of the national anthem. And folks, starting for the visiting Stoney Creek Sabres on defense, number 21, Claire Sanford, alongside number 77, Miley Ellis. Now forward for the Sabres, number 16, Ashlyn Carter, number 18, Lacey Boyd, and number 98, Clara Stanley. And in net for the Sabres, number 31, Tara Bach. A huge part of that 6-0 shutout in Game 1. Starting for your Cambridge Rivulettes on defense, number 11, Kendra Story, alongside number 18, Maren Broderick. And on forward, number 17, Jade Parnell, alongside number 9, Lauren Stiles. And number 6, Cara Denhout. And in the net for your Cambridge Rivulettes, we got number 31, Addison Mitchell, making her second straight appearance this year in this playoff series. And folks, we get set in just a few moments here for Game 3. As the Rivulettes look to keep things alive just a little longer. Stiles battling hard at the red line, but it's taken out by Boyd, and she'll chip it into the Rivulettes' end. Parnell with the tie-up on the sideboards. Allows for the puck to leave the zone, and bobbling puck in the defensive end. They're from Sanford, but she'll get it down the ice, and the Rivulettes will have to retrieve it in their own zone. The Story makes a move down low and plays it back for Broderick. Broderick looking to skate it up. She finds Denhout, and Denhout will just rip it in from the red line, head off for a change along with the rest of her team. Burt picking it up down in the corner. She's got Rivers with her. Taking off Burt's stick. As the Sabres break out and up over the middle of the ice. And a shot on. That one's going to go low blocker early on. Sophia Chard scores her third of the series and takes an early 1-0 lead here in Cambridge. As the linesman takes a tumble. Pardon me, Peyton Anzavino coming off the bench to score her first of the series and take the 1-0 lead. Not the start the Rivulettes had hoped for. Less than a minute into this game, they find themselves quickly down 1. Just a quick burst of speed up the middle of the ice from Anzavino, reminiscent of one Nathan McKinnon. She goes low blocker side. And the Rivs are down early. As Mitchell covers up, and we've got a face-off coming inside the Rivulet zone. Mr. Rivers wins the face-off into the corner, but Lubera can't quite handle it, and the Sabres have it down low. Lubera able to create a turnover, and Burt can't quite handle it on the sideboards, and it's sent back in. The arm goes up, and Stoney Creek's going to be getting the first penalty of the game as they touch up, and we'll see what gets called here. It's going to be a 2-minute body checking penalty coming to number 13, Reese Kletke. And we'll see what the Rivulettes can do on this first power play of the game. A sea of green here tonight in the Gardens. Not a suit in sight, just pure fandom. Story with the puck at the blue line, slides across ice for Broderick. Broderick walks in, rings that one off. Pair of shin pads. Burr takes the brunt of that. And the puck exits the zone. Stiles looks cross ice for Broderick. That one gets deflected. And Burr will send it in. Story setting things up from behind the net. Stiles flicking it up off the boards, deep into the zone. Arm goes up, icing not waved off. And we've got a face-off back in the Rivulet zone. Stiles just unable to cross the line to gain. And Cambridge will have 200 feet in front of them off this face-off. Stiles on the draw for Cambridge. She defeats Boyd in that battle. Stoney Creek hard on the forecheck. Sadie Allen down low, fighting with Maren Broderick, and that one's taken off their stick. Now here comes Stiles. Stiles up over the red line and into the offensive zone. Getting to the slot and getting a shot off, but that one doesn't get through. The Sabres come away with it, and it'll just be sent back down the ice by Boyd. 55 seconds remain in this first power play for the Rivulettes. Unable to get a puck on net thus far early in this game, as we're not even past that 3-minute mark. It's Emerson Miller carrying it into the zone. She's got Strome with her, leaves it for her. Strome back for Reed. Reed into a pair of shin pads. Boyd with another good blocked shot. Active on this penalty kill. Reed carries it up over center ice and into the zone. Reed, turf forehand on the left wing. Slides that one out front. Miller can't handle it. Reed picking it up on the side. She leaves it back for Strome. Strome walking out. Strome knocked off her stick. Carter's going to chip it out of the zone. And with 10 seconds remaining on the penalty to Kletke, that should do it for the first Rivulet power play. Carrier just chipping in the pass from Hillock, and Hillock with a nice takeaway off the pass from Bach. As Denhode can't quite get it on goal, then Stanley will walk out of the zone. Hillock with an active stick early. Rivulettes in their breakout, and that one's taken away by Carter and sent right back in. Denhode on the turnover. Miley Ellis with the takeaway. And Carter will chip it where it came from. Puck sent out front. Lubera plays it forward, and Cara Denhode cuts up over the middle and slides it cross ice for Parnell. She just chips it in. And the Sabres will begin a breakout as the Rivulettes head for a line change. Sanford sending it in from the red line. That one's off a body. Story in the race for the puck down low as she gets there first. Lacey Rivers unable to carry it on the left side. Story and get it out of harm's way. Manzavino with the puck at center ice. She leaves it for Summers. Chart will flip it in from the blue line and let her forecheckers do the work. Giveaway down low, and Anzavino slides it out front. I get shot off, but that one doesn't get through. Cambridge stepping in the lane, keeping the puck away from the goal. That one's going to head the length for icing, and we'll have a face-off coming back down to the Rivulettes' end. The arena popcorn not nearly as good on Thursdays as the usual Friday crew. Never cheap out on the salt and butter, folks. That's what makes a good kernel. As Anzavino has it at the ring at line and gets a shot off, but misses just wide. Charron down low, trying to slide it out front. Mitchell will cover up on the side of the net. And we've got another face-off. 14:40 remaining in this first period. Charter the face-off wins. Sanford rings that one off Cachamelio's calf. That's got to hurt. And she pops right up. It helps in the breakout as Kim can't quite handle the pass from Cachamelio, and the Sabres will send it right back. Cross ice is picked up by Morrison. She's got one goal in this series, looking for her second. And the Rivs able to get it to the Sabres blue line, but only momentarily. They give it right back. Kim plays it off the right boards, and it's sent back in by Van Netten. Mitchell making a sprawling save off a miscommunication down low. And the Rivulettes look tense early. No way to put it, unable to get much in the name of shots on goal early on here. Tara Bach, hardly been tested at all this evening. Nearly 7 minutes into this first period. And Micah Carswell will carry it out of the Rivulet end. Carswell chipping off the boards. Miller and Strome in on the forecheck, and Strome will get a stick on it. Strome out front, sends that one on goal. And that's just going to hit the side of the net. Kerr, shot that's tipped up over the net. And Miller able to pick it up in the corner. So Miller falls, and that puck batted out front. The Sabres come away with it, and Burr will carry it out, circle back and regroup. The Sabres head off for a line change, and the Rivulettes will try to break up the right side as Denhoed can't quite handle it on the boards. Sanford's got to blow her goal line. Sanford tries to stop. Denhoed fighting hard down low, applying pressure. Broderick able to keep it in at the blue line. Parnell down low now, fighting for the puck as the door opens on the end boards. Dangerous little play there. The oldest operating arena in the world. You get those quirks. Speaking of, the Rivulettes playing their last 2 games in the Galt Arena Gardens this weekend. New Preston Auditorium set to open for the start of next season, and the Rivulettes, it'll be nice to be home. A beautiful setup they've got, and it'll be nice to see once it's finished. Gardens have been good to us the last 2 years, calling it home here. But it'll be nice to get back to where we belong. Sanford carries it out. She'll chip it in from the red line. Story plays it up for Burt. Sabres with a quick takeaway. We crossed the 12-minute mark remaining in this first period. Stoney Creek leads 1-0. Chard trying to get to her forehand, but has that one knocked off her stick. A good job from the Rivulettes to keep her away from the front of the goal. Burt, the takeaway in the slot. She's just going to chip it into the corner. Rivers there with her, misplays the puck, and out comes Sophia Chard. She's got Beeman to her left, Anzavino to her right. Chard cuts left. Tries to slide that one out front. Mitchell makes a nice stick save. And with the puck still alive, and Chard has it in the corner. Kept in at the blue line by Summers. The Rivulettes step in the way, and Quinn Carswell has it at center ice. Carswell trying to get to the middle of the ice. Lane gets clogged, and the Sabres come away with it. That one's going to head down the ice. Reed will get back in time to touch up. And we've got the face-off coming all the way back down to the Stoney Creek end. Styles on the draw. Cacciamilio and Quinn Carswell. Chard proves to be too much on that one. And Zavino flicks it up off the boards. She'll head in for the forecheck. Styles able to get back in time. Lubera right there with her. Chard sneaking in now, coming away with the loose puck. And Zavino's going to walk out front. She plays it for Burr. It's left at the blue line. Van Netten can't get a clean shot off, and the Rivulettes will have to play it behind their own net. Carrier gets swarmed. Styles will get a piece of it and tip it out. Botch out of her net to play the puck as Strome was quick in on the forecheck. Cacciamilio in as well. The Sabres come away with it. And Burr walks in one-on-one with Broderick. Leaves it for Summers. Good shot off from Sanford as Mitchell makes a nice pad save and will cover up for another stoppage of play. Thank you, as always, to our presenting sponsor tonight and every game this season, Face Heating and Cooling. Face, a face you can trust. Allen with a face-off win. Burr, nice little dipsy-doo to their own end. It's Kletke first to the puck. And out come the Sabres. Kletke cross ice for Allen. Broderick with a good stick lift. Strome makes a move to get out, clear the zone. Carswell will just chip it in. Carswell fighting hard on the right side. Emerson Miller right there with her. A loose puck, Miller picking it up down low. She gets stick checked. Some active stick play down low. As the Sabres come away with the puck. Rachel Burt entering the zone. She gets held up and taken into the boards. Maddie Kim on the takeaway. Kim in the neutral zone, playing it forward for Carswell. And it'll be chipped in, by Jenna Charron. Lucy Rivers forechecking down below the goal. Denhoed can't quite hold on to it at the blue line. And it'll be flipped back in by Carrier. Played up ice, but it's knocked off. Stoney Creek stick, and Parnell has it at the ringette line. Miller can't quite get there, and back comes Stoney Creek. Denhoed at the blue line. She carries up to the red line. It's quickly attacked by 3 Stoney Creek Sabres. Kletke and Chard right there fighting with her, as is Beeman. And he'll be sent down. Miller with the takeaway. Can't quite clear the zone. Denhoed will collect it at the blue line and flick it in from the center ice. Styles. Can't quite find Broderick as Beeman gets in the way. And Ristori will pick it up down low. The left boards for Carswell. She handles it. And Zavino. Aggressive with the poke check. And the Rivulettes get knocked off the puck once again. Bach holding the puck and offside. Delayed here for the Rivulettes as they get back where they're supposed to be. And now this will begin forward. Good poke check there from Reese Reed. She comes away with the puck. Tries to carry it out. Does so. Burr steps in the way. Cacciamilio gets a piece of it and chips it all the way down. That one sent the length of the ice. And we've got a face-off coming back down to the Stoney Creek end with 6:30 remaining. This first period, Rivulettes trailing 1-0. Off the early goal, less than a minute in, from Peyton Anzavino. Reed plays it into the zone. Micah Carswell has it on the left wing. Burr up at center ice, has one to beat. Maddie Kim, she makes two nice moves but can't quite hang on to the puck. Kim doing a good job to stand in the way and not separate her man from the puck as Burr can't handle it in the slot. Now comes Micah Carswell. Burr bringing it back in 1-on-3. Finally help, there's Morrison. Leaves it for the blue line and Van Netten will just play it down low. Allen down below the goal line. Rivulettes fighting hard. Lacey Rivers on the attack. And the Rivulettes come away with it. 5:40 remaining this first period of Cambridge Rivulet hockey. It's game 3. Rivulettes trail 2-0 in the series. For those of you where we stand, the best 3 of 5 series to place the teams in whichever playoff bracket they'll end up in. Good shot on that one's going to go low. Glove side. Mitchell can't hang on. And it's 2-0 Stoney Creek. Claire Sanford, the goal scorer. That her first of the playoffs. Stoney Creek takes a 2-1 lead. Strom in over the blue line. The Rivulettes will step offside. And we will try again. Face off won by Stoney Creek. The Sabres try to chip it in, Blue Bear on the takeaway. She can't handle it, trying to clear the zone. Carrier, a takeaway of her own. Was knocked off her stick. A flailing Sabre. And Hillock will chip it into the right side. Denhode chasing. Flat key right there on her. And Carswell fighting hard down low. But Sanford comes away with it. Beeman will send it in from the neutral zone. We'll start with the puck. And the Sabres have it at the blue line. Sanford with a shot on. Mitchell makes a good shoulder save. Out comes Stiles. Stiles one-on-one the other way. Pokes it forward just past Sanford. But lets that one head into the corner. Cacciamilio will pick it up on the right side. Rivulettes struggling to get shots. Anzavino in over the blue line. Gets there forehand. Gets a shot off that one. Flukes up in and out of Mitchell's glove. And we've got another stoppage of play. Face-off won by Cambridge, and Ava Strom has it up over the red line. Strom into the offensive zone. She gets a shot off. That one tipped into the stomach of Bach. And we've got another face-off. Face off won by Stoney Creek. And the Sabres carried into the Rivulettes end. That one flicked out front. Mitchell can't quite find it. Knocked out of harm's way by Emerson Miller. And Burr's got it down low looking for a third. Penalty coming here. The Cambridge Rivulettes. A 2-minute cross check. Aaron Broderick. Pardon me, Emerson Miller. The culprit there. She's going to head to the box for 2 minutes for cross checking. The Stoney Creek first power play of the evening here. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Cambridge down 2. Needing a win tonight to keep their top 8 playoff hopes alive as Libera able to send it the length of the ice. Van Netten carrying it out. She spots Burr. Nice touch pass to Sophia Chard. She gives it back to Van Netten at the blue line. Van Netten walking in. A shot off. And that one catches the body of Rachel Burt. She'll send it out and all the way down the ice. Jade Parnell, the lone forechecker, as Burr has it at her blue line. Tries to slide it cross ice. Story will step in the way. And Stiles sends it out. Burr back up for Klecki. She carries it in with Chard behind her. Klecki! Shot on from a sharp angle as Mitchell out of her net to cover up. And we've got another face-off. 1:09 remaining in the penalty to Miller. Rivulettes trying to head to the first intermission. Just a 2-goal deficit at worst. Good face-off win there from Stiles. The Sabres come away with it. An active stick from Quinn Carswell knocks that one out of the zone. The Sabres will have to restart. Klecki in over the blue line. She's got Boyd trailing. And Boyd will play it back down low. Maddie Kim on the puck trying to send that out of the zone. Ellis steps in the way. That one will exit the forward. Sanford in over the blue line. That one tipped, and Ava Strome's taking it back the other way. Strome in on Ellis. She gets taken down, and it's about to be 4-on-4. Stoney Creek going to get called for a hooking penalty near the end of this period. As Ava Strome nearly creates a scoring chance. Claire Sanford heads to the box. Cambridge going to finish the period on the power play. Minute 30 remaining in this period. 24 seconds on the penalty to Miller. And the Rivulettes will take a 5-on-4 for their second power play of the game. The Sabres are able to come away with the face-off. Micah Carswell finds the puck down low. And Zavino looking to skate it out of her end. She'll do just that. Leaving it back for Summers. The Sabres slow to move forward. Madison Burr in over the blue line. She's got Anzavino trailing, can't quite find her. And the Rivulettes now 5-on-4 for the next minute. Kim tries to make a move out. Unsuccessful, but Reed picks it up and skates it up over the middle of the ice. Reese Reed with speed. Skates into Charron. And the Rivulettes will control it in Stoney's end. Carrier now at the ring out line. Walks in, shot off. That one tipped down low. Back making the pad save. And the Rivulettes batting away at it down low. Unable to get anything past Bach. It remains 2-0. 33 seconds remaining in this period. Rivulettes so with the one-man advantage. 5-on-4 to finish the period off. Rivers, Burt, and Charron on the ice for Cambridge. Carrier and Lubera at the blue line. Carrier steps in and plays it down low. Charron below the goal line. Gets it out for Burt. Burt walks in, slides that one along. Charron can't quite tip it on goal. Lubera down low for Rivers. She pins it up against the boards. 12 seconds remain. A battle for the puck down low. Stoney Creek doing a good job to hold us up against the boards, and that should do it, folks, for the first period here from Cambridge as the Rivulettes trail 2-0 heading into the second period. We'll see you back in 12 minutes as we get set for second period action of Cambridge Rivulettes hockey. Hello everybody and welcome back to the second period here from the Galt Arena Gardens. And folks, a reminder as always that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling, proudly servicing the Kitchener and Waterloo region in Wellington County. Call 519-230-FACE to reach a face you can trust. That's 519-230-3223. The Sabres on the road tonight lead the Rivulettes 2-0 heading into the second. The goal just 56 seconds into the game, scored by Peyton Anzavino. And then halfway through the period, Claire Sanford scored her first of the playoffs. So we stand here as we get set for the second period action between the Cambridge Rivulettes and the Stoney Creek Sabres. Cambridge beginning the period on a 30-second power play. Unable to get too many shots off on Bach and test her early in this game, but they'll look to get things going as we begin here in the second frame. Miller up on the left wing. She'll just chip it all the way in. The Rivs begin with some pressure early, but it's quickly chipped out by Stoney Creek. And that'll do it for the power play for the Rivulettes. Sanford exiting the box. We return to 5-on-5. Carswell trying to find it. She pulls it out of harm's way. Sends it down the ice. The Rivulettes get a change. Sabres now breaking in on the right side, trying to beat Lubera. Puck taken down below the goal line. Rivers able to get a stick on it. Not before Burr picks it up. Charron and Carrier fighting hard over on the boards. Rivers right there as well. Nice play from Stoney Creek as they'll flip it into the corner. Rivulettes come away with possession. Burt trying to play it up the left side. Unable to do so. The Sabres have it down low. A puck out front, sent on Mitchell. Nice pad save, kicks it into the corner. Rivers cross ice pass. Stepped in the way of. Cambridge will have to try again, but that'll be tough to do as Anzavino comes away with the puck. Mitchell Burt now up on the left wing. Trying to flip it in from the red line. She gets taken down. The referee's arm goes up and the Rivulettes will head right back on the power play. 2-minute body checking call. Coming in number 27, Holly Van Netten. The Rivulettes will be on the one-man advantage for the next 2 minutes. 0-for-2 on the power play thus far this evening. To improve upon that here over the next 2 minutes. Stiles, Cuchamilio, and Carswell on the ice for Cambridge. Sophia Chard on the draw. Stoney Creek. Story cross ice for Broderick. Broderick with the one-timer. Good save from Bach. That's kept in momentarily, but chipped all the way down the ice by Sanford. Chard gonna win the race to the puck. And the Rivulettes come away with it. Anzavino sending it back in. Mitchell tries to play it down low. Can't do so cleanly, and the Rivulettes find themselves scrambling in their own end on this one-man advantage. Story back down low. Broderick makes a move and she'll settle things down. Something Cambridge needing to do tonight. Slow things down. Stoney Creek, a quick-paced team, will make you pay if you play at their speed. Story playing it behind the net. We're halfway through this power play. Broderick able to send it in from the red line. Finally achieve a forecheck as Cuchamilio gets there first. Parnell playing it back, and that one's going to exit the zone. Rivers looks cross ice. She finds Reed off the boards. Reese Reed walking in all alone. Shut up! Reese Reed gonna go top cheddar. It's 2-1 Stoney Creek, and Reese Reed with the power play goal. Just 3.5 minutes into the second period. Rivulettes cut the lead in half. Reese Reed second of the playoffs. The only Rivulet to score thus far in this 3-game series. Scoring a lone goal last Saturday in Stoney Creek. Reed, 8 goals on the season, 2 here in the playoffs. Getting the Rivulettes right back into this thing. Cambridge improving to 1 for 3 on the power play this evening. That's got to feel good for them, seeing one find the back of the net. The Sabre goaltenders have been tough to beat all playoffs thus far. Puck pinned up to the boards here on the right side near the Rivulet bench. That'll get whistled down. And we'll have a face-off outside the Stoney Creek zone. Sabres come away with the draw. And now comes Summers. She just flips it into the Rivulet end. Mitchell able to cover up on the side of the net. We've got another face-off. Shot on from Summers. Mitchell makes the blocker save. Libera with room to skate. Hasn't knocked off her stick. And she just chips it in on the right side. Ava Stroman on the forecheck. Allen taking away the puck down below her own goal. Hillick and Denhoad fight hard on the left side. The Sabres will have to try the other side. Sanford held up by Parnell. Hillick with the takeaway. She gets a shot off, and that one's into shin pads. Denhoad finding the loose puck. We'll send it back down low. And Allen has it behind her net. Sabres finally able to chip it out of their zone. 5 minutes into the second period. Reese Reed cutting the lead in half just moments ago. Sabres looking to apply some more pressure of their own. Broderick on the body down low. Hillick helping out with her. Story able to knock it loose. There's a battle for the puck down low in the Rivulet's end. Lacey Boyd fighting hard as the Rivulet heads to the ice. Boyd from her knees. That one trying to flip out front, but Denhoad steps in the way. Shot on Stoney Creek. Mitchell makes the initial stop. Batting away at it. And the Rivulet's going to be getting a late one here. Maren Broderick heading to the box for her antics after the whistle. Broderick waiting to see what the call is. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Rivulet's down 1. An important penalty kill coming up. The Sabres have possession. Van Netten can't quite handle that pass. Bounces off her stick into the corner. The Sabres walk to the front of the net. Mitchell out of her goal. Charron able to get a stick on it before it finds the tape with Sophia Chard. Let's keep this 2-1. It's 30 seconds into this penalty to Broderick. Reed up off the glass. That one's going to head out of the zone. Spur picks it up at center ice. The Sabres look to get things going on this power play. And Zavino into the offensive zone. One already on the night. She gets her forehand. Can't quite handle. Van Net with the takeaway. A shot off Mitchell. Makes one save, then 2. She'll cover up for another faceoff. Summers gets it back to the blue line. Ellis plays it forward. Boyd can't slide it through the barrel. Summers taking it out of the scrum. She looks out front but plays it back. Sanford back to Ellis at the blue line. That's going to squeak out of the zone. Burt going to skate right past the puck but get back in time. Back comes Stoney Creek. Carrier steps in the way. A collision over on the right boards. Burr stickless. Burt steps in. And Burt's going to send it the length of the ice. Head off for a change. And there's 25 seconds remaining in the penalty to Broderick. Rivulettes still trail 2-1. 12.5 minutes remaining in the second. Story sends it back. It's back out of her net to play the puck. Micah Carswell going to get their first down low. Stanley finding it at center ice as Reed plays the body. That one's just flicked down deep in the Rivulet end. The Story hangs on to it. As time expires on the penalty and we return to 5-on-5. Miller coming away with the puck. She plays it around the boards. And the Rivulettes will clear their zone. Reed with possession. She finds Strome up on the left. That one will be off Strome's stick. Down the ice. Icing waved off. And Denhode will pick it up down low. Kara Denhode looking to get to the middle of the ice. She finds Rivers. Rivers all alone with a shot. And that one's going to find a body before getting through to Tara Bach. Sabres cross ice. Carter can't keep momentum going forward. There's a battle for the puck on the near boards. Denhode able to get it out, but that's going to head the length of the ice. Ellis will touch up for icing. And we've got a face-off coming back to the Rivulet end. 11-12 remaining in this second period. Rivulettes trailing 2-1. Reese Reed, the lone goal scorer for the Rivulettes. Good stop from Mitchell. Quick off the face-off. A loose puck in front. Mitchell finds it in her legs, covers up. And things starting to get chippy down low here. Referees trying to keep this under control. Mitchell sprawling cross crease to make a beautiful pad save off the face-off. She appears to be a bit shaken up. Getting up all right, shaking it off. A little bit of face-off coming to Addison Mitchell's left. Rivulettes lining up outside the zone. And they'll get what they wish for. Carrier takes possession off the draw. And Hillock will carry it out. Sarah Hillock up over center ice. She finds Charron. Charron in on the right side. As her stick touched as she tries to get the shot off. And back comes Stoney Creek. Chart in on the left. Just sliding that towards the front of the net. Rivulette's able to step in the way. Burt will carry it up the left. Libera trying to poke it forward. It's picked up by Hillock. He carries it into the zone. Burt cutting to the net. The puck sticks back. And back on the Sabres. Ann Zavino up over the blue line. She's got Chard right. Keeping it. Sends it on goal. Mitchell makes the stop and Reed knocks it out of the way. Carswell getting held exiting the zone. And Cuchamilio carries it in on the right side. Jessie Cuchamilio has her shot blocked. Good block by Burr from her knees. And out comes Stoney Creek. Burr at center ice, 2 to beat. She gets taken down entering the zone and sends it in. Across the halfway mark of this second period and game, Reese Reed carries it up over the red line. Reed, one on the night, looking for a second, cutting to the net, flicking it on goal, but Bach with a good save. A loose puck in front of the net. The Sabres able to come away with possession as Madison Burr carries it back up over center ice and has it knocked off her stick. Carswell kicking it to her stick, getting to the front of the net, Bach out of the net to play the puck. Carswell just can't get a piece of it. Rivs showing some energy here halfway through this game as Miller looks to cut to the middle of the ice. Unable to do so successfully. It's kept in by Ristori. Ristori with a shot off. That one blocked by Van Etten. Carswell getting a stick on it. A loose puck. And Bach able to cover up in a dangerous scenario there in front of the Stoney Creek goal. With the Sabre goaltender keeping this a 2-1 game, hanging on to the lead for her second place Stoney Creek Sabres. Face-off won by Miller. Strome gets it back to the blue line. Broderick has her shot blocked. Sabres do a good job getting in the way of shots. The Rivs have struggled all series to get pucks on net 5-on-5. Strome in over the blue line. Allen will begin to play it up for Morrison. She gives it right back. Ristori chips it out. Miller now, one-on-one. Gets a shot off. Bach makes the easy glove save. And we've got another stoppage of play here with just over 8.5 minutes remaining in this second period. Official attendance on the evening for the first playoff game of the season in Cambridge, 18,904. As the green jerseys are flowing. Wait till the newly minted jerseys make an appearance next season. Dano keeps it on the right board, sends it out front. A bouncing puck. Out comes Stoney Creek. Stanley sending it in from the right side. And Sanford chases. Sanford on the takeaway. And the Sabres have possession once again. Sabre tripped up down low. Claire Stanley on the receiving end of that. And Parnell in a race for the puck all alone. Jade Parnell picking it up in the offensive zone. She cuts to the net. Can't quite hang on to it. She's going to have her stick hooked. And the Rivulettes are going to head on the power play. Hayden Summers going to head to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. And the Rivulettes with another 2-man advantage. Cambridge just down 1. 7:45 remaining. Heading on the 1-man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Good job by Parnell to get to the loose puck. With a jolt of speed up the middle. And the Rivulettes win the faceoff. Kim trying to cut to the front. She can't hang on to it. And the Sabres will quickly send it out. Reed, Kim, Rivers, Charron, and Burt on for Cambridge. Anzavino, Kletke, Chard, and Ellis for Stoney Creek. As Kim carries it in and stops. Has it taken off her stick, and out comes Anzavino. Anzavino in on the right side. 2-on-2 with Chard with her. Reed stepping in the way. Kim holds it down low. Rivers playing it back down. Maddie Kim setting things up below the goal. She plays it forward for Rivers, sends it cross ice for Reed. Reed can't quite carry it in cleanly. It's touched offside. We've got a face-off coming outside the Stoney Creek zone. Halfway through this penalty. We're still trail 2-1. In the third playoff game of the season. Brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face. A face you can trust. That one's rimmed around the boards by Sanford, but kept in by Carswell. And on second attempt, the Sabres are able to clear the zone. 40 seconds remain on the Rivulette power play. Ristori walking out from behind her net. Miller makes a move. Carrying it into the zone. Emerson Miller. She leads with Broderick. Back to Miller. Shot on! Good pad save. Strome getting a shot off. A loose puck! Bach out of her net, and the Rivulettes just can't find the loose puck as Ristori keeps it in. Ristori with a shot along the ice, and that one's tipped just wide. Broderick at the ringette line. She sends across ice. Strome, shot off, and Bach makes the chest save, covers up, And we'll have one final face-off inside the Stoney Creek zone on this power play. 5 seconds remaining in the penalty to Summers. Cambridge getting shots on goal. Strome with a good scoring chance down low on a loose puck that the Rivs just couldn't find. Libera, shot off, that hits her teammate. Carrier can't keep it in, and it's back to 5-on-5. Libera steps in the way of the turnover, and Carrier picks it up and turns up the ice. Olivia Carrier in on the left side. Styles right there. Carrier back with it. Parnell at the blue line. Cross for Carrier. Carrier walking in. That shot tipped up off the glass. Styles will just chip it down low. Ellis getting in the way of Parnell. That's fighting hard. As Parnell comes away with the loose puck. Reed keeps it in at the blue line and will just send it down low. Parnell looking to make a line change. She's skating off gingerly. Keep an eye on that as the game progresses. Summers has it in the Rivulet zone. Maddie Kim sending across ice. Carswell can't quite get there. It's going to head all the way for icing. And we've got a face-off coming all the way back down to Addison Mitchell's end of the ice with 4:44 remaining in the second period. Rivulettes still trailed 2-1 with the early second period goal from Reese Reed on the power play just 3.5 minutes into this frame. A shot off. Mitchell makes the first save. Can't corral the rebound, but Allen can't find the back of the empty net. The Rivs get away with one there. Chard keeping it in. She looks to get to the slot. Has her stick lifted by Carswell. And the Rivulettes going to be getting a penalty here. Delayed penalty as the Sabres pull their goalie. And Van Netten carries it in. Chard gets swarmed. The Rivulettes will touch up. And a 2-minute hooking call coming to Quinn Carswell. Cambridge needing to kill off another power play late in this period. Keep the game within reach as they get set for the third period. Stoney Creek, difficult enough team to play 5-on-5. You give them a one-man advantage, and you better be on your A game. Broderick able to get a stick on it. Take it behind her goal. But Allen comes away with the puck. Allen leaving it for Anzavino. She gets it back. That one's going to exit the zone, and Charron's in a race for the puck. Jenna Charron able to get there in time. She's got Miller in the slot. Miller gets her forehand, shot off, and a good pad save from Tara Bach. Good job there by Jenna Charron to get to the loose puck and create something out of nothing. Stoney Creek now setting up behind their goal. Out come the Sabres. Burr cuts to the middle of the ice. Madison Burr, dangerous as always, leaving it for Chard in the slot. I want to be tipped up over the net. And Zavino with the puck down low. Back for Ellis. Chard. Fans on the one-timer. Mitchell able to cover up the loose puck on the side of the net. And we've got a face-off inside the Rivulet end. Halfway through the penalty to Carswell. 3:15 remaining in the period. Rivulet's trailing by 1. Aubrey Morrison on the draw for the Sabres. She wins it as Sanford has it at the blue line. Sanford shot on. Mitchell makes the initial stop and contains the rebound. We have another face-off. Miller on the draw for Cambridge. Morrison still at the dot for the Sabres. Miller gets the better of hers. Reed tries to flip it out of the zone, but it's kept in by Ellis. Miller getting a stick on the pass attempt for Morrison. She's going to clear the zone. And the Sabres quick to get back, but a good job to cause disruption by Emerson Miller. Stoney Creek, 30 seconds left on this power play, setting things up from behind their net. Boyd gets held up at the blue line by Reed. Cut keel step offside. And we've got a face-off coming outside the zone. Charron able to get a stick on it. Kim comes away with the puck. Maddie Kim trying to send it out of the zone. Charron picks up the loose puck. It's a 2-on-1 with Cachamilio to her left. Charron with a shot on. Puck makes the first stop. And Cachamilio getting a good shot off there, but that's tipped just wide. Cambridge with a good penalty kill as we return to 5-on-5. Rivulettes trailing 2-1. 2:11 remaining the second period. Reese Reed on the takeaway. Charron steps onside, gets her forehand shot off, and that's going to miss just wide. Rivulettes able to clear the zone. Miley Ellis will pick it up in her own end. Flipped forward, Reed steps in the way. Pokes it forward, and Rivers has it on the right wing. Lacey Rivers in. She's got Hilla cutting to the net and shoots it up over the goal. Ristori keeping it at the blue line. Ristori walks in, shot off, and that's going to miss wide. Delayed penalty coming to the Sabres. Rivulettes pull the goalie. And as Anzavino touches up, Rivulette's going to finish this period on the power play. Off the hooking call coming to Peyton Anzavino. Her first power play on the evening. Goal and a penalty thus far for Anzavino. Active on the scoring sheet. Minute 32 remaining in the second period. Rivulette's down 2-1 on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Miller, Charron, and Strome begin the power play for Cambridge. And that one sent down the ice. Broderick from behind her net. Lays it forward for Miller. Miller unable to do much, but Broderick keeps it at the red line. Rivulette's struggling to enter the zone. Miller has her stick lifted walking the blue line. Finds Ristori. Ristori makes a move at the blue line. That one's knocked off, sent all the way down the ice. And Mitchell will just play it back for her defense. We cross the 1 minute mark remaining in this second period. Rivulette's on the power play. Emerson Miller looks cross ice. That one's picked off. It's a 2-on-0 the other way. Claire Sanford in, all alone. Shot off, and she's going to miss wide. Miller finds Strome. Ava Strome now up over the red line. Strome looking to find the score sheet. She slides that one just into the corner. Carswell able to get a stick on the puck. 30 seconds remain in this period. Battle for the puck on the sideboards here. Stoney Creek just trying to kill time. Strome gets a stick on it. It's sent back out by Sanford. Good penalty kill there from Claire Sanford as the Rivs have 10 seconds remaining in the period. Reed from behind her net. She's going to carry it out. 5 seconds left. Chips it forward. That one's going to head on net. Bach will play it into the corner, and that'll do it here for the second period from Cambridge as the Rivulettes cut the lead in half on a goal from Reese Reed, her second of the playoffs. We'll see you back here in 12 minutes, folks. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the third period action here from the Galt Arena Gardens. Your Cambridge Rivulettes trail the visiting Stoney Creek Sabres 2-1 in this winner-go-home game. A reminder, as always, that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling, proudly servicing the Kitchener-Waterloo region in Wellington County. Call 519-230-FACE to reach a face you can trust. That's 519-230-3223. Reese Reed cutting the lead in half tonight with her second goal of the playoffs coming early in that second period. That was all the action in that period as it remains 2-1. We begin this third frame. Reed hard in on the forecheck early. Rivers and Charron there helping out as the Rivulettes begin this period on a brief power play. That one sent the length of the ice. And that'll do it for the power play as Anzavino comes out of the box in just 1 second. Reed skating out. Rivers cross ice for Kim. Kim into the zone. A shot off, and that one's going to miss just one. Bert trying to get a backhand on it, but Sanford steps in the way. Kim brings it off the side of the net. Rivers picking the puck up down low. She's got Bird out front. Tries to slide it for her. Carrier keeps it in. Keeping it in again. Rivers slides back to the sideboards as Bert in a race for the puck, and she picks it up. Good sequence there early on from the Rivulettes. They found their energy in that second period, and they look to keep it going here in the third as that one heads all the way down the ice. It'll go for icing. And we'll have a face-off coming all the way back down to the Stoney Creek zone. Miller on the draw. She can't quite win it. Boyd ties her up. Let the Sabres give it away. Libera skating cross ice. She carries it up over the blue line. Carswell with her. Miller dropping. Libera with the shot off and a good shoulder save from Tara Bach. Boyd trying to carry it out of the zone, but Libera steps in the way. Brings that one off the boards and gives it right back. Van Netten trying to play it up the right side. It's tipped off a Rivulet stick. And Mitchell stumbles out of her net as Kletke walks in, gets a shot off. Another dangerous play. Mitchell struggling out of the net tonight. As Kletke looks to walk the ringette line. She has it tipped. And the Rivulettes break out. Strom trying to play it for her, but Kletke steps in the way and walks in. Good poke check from Aaron Broderick. And the Sabres have it in their own end. Story back behind the net for Broderick. She plays it off the official. Carswell able to tip it out of the zone. Let the Sabres come away yet again. Sorry, walking up, trying to play it to Stiles in the middle. That one's going to hop into the zone. Hiller can't quite catch Emilio, can't quite get there in time, and Sanford carries it out. Claire Sanford into the Rivulette's end. Plays across ice. Mitchell out of her net sprawling, and the Sabres will chip it into the back of the net. It's 3-1 Stoney Creek, and they get back their 2-goal lead. Aubrey Morrison second of the playoffs, and that's a big one for the Stoney Creek Sabres. Rivulettes, a big mountain to climb here in this third period. Cambridge going to need to find something early here. Continue to get shots on Bach. They're going to need 2 to keep their playoff dreams alive. Kletke carrying it in on the left side. She slides it out front. That one catches a pair of skates out front. Mitchell covers up. Face off. Just 3 minutes into this period, Rivulet's trailing 3-1. Burr and Rivers on the dot. And the Sabres centerman will get the better of her. Morrison picking it up down low. She tries centering it out. That's off the side of the net, and the Rivulettes have it on the right wing. Rivers in on the left side. And the Sabres, a good hustle play. Miley also able to get back. And Morrison has it up over the Rivulet blue line. Morrison with a shot off, and that'll miss wide. Sanford just flicking it back in from the red line. Stoney Creek and a prevent defense for the rest of this game. Miller up over the red line. She'll flip it in off the boards. Sabres get there first. That one exits the zone. Carrier on the turnover. Boyd bringing it into the Rivulet zone. Glove caught by Mitchell. And we've got another face-off. Just be flicked down low for Lacey Boyd. Sabres fighting for the puck along the sideboards. Rivulettes trying to pull it away. Boyd doing well to maintain possession. Strome up over center ice. She's got Carswell and Miller with her. Strome leaving it for Carswell. Slides through her stick. And Strome getting in the middle of the ice. Across for Ristori. Ristori walking in. A shot off, and that one's up over the head of Boyd. Or Bach. Broderick able to keep it in. She slides it towards goal. The Sabres able to get a stick on it. And out comes Stoney Creek. As the Sabres going to be getting called for a penalty here over near the Rivulet bench. 2-minute cross check coming. The Rivulettes will find themselves on another 2-minute penalty. Power play, pardon me. Got everything backwards tonight. The 6th penalty of the game for the Sabres. Cambridge 1 for 5 thus far on the power play. Looking to make that 2 for 6 and get back in this game. Reed can't get a stick on it. Anzavino chips it forward, and she's going to pick it up off the right boards. Anzavino spins to the middle, gets a shot off. Mitchell covers up. Reed sending it cross ice for Cara Denhode. She'll flip it in from the neutral zone and send Carswell in on the chase. Carswell gets her stick tangled up. There's a battle for the puck down low. Denhode and Carswell there. Denhode has it on the end boards and plays it into the corner. Stiles back for Reed, and Reed will walk in on the right side and take it down low herself. Reed back for Stiles. Cross for Kim, and Lauren Stiles just unable to keep it onside. We'll have a face-off coming outside the Stoney Creek zone. Missed opportunity there for the Rivulettes. Controlling the puck around the perimeter. Not able to get a shot on goal. And 45 seconds into this power play, Rivulettes still looking for their first shot attempt. Burt has her stick held, but able to get there in time. And the barrel skate it cross ice. He tries to power it in. She'll do so. It's taken away by Chard, and that one's flipped out and down the ice. We cross the halfway mark of this power play. 13:45 remaining in this third period. Rivulettes down by 2. Rivers looks cross ice, and in comes Lubera. Lubera with a shot off up and over the net, and that one's going to exit the zone. Rivers goes cross ice, and Charron picks it up off the boards. Jenna Charron down for Broderick. Broderick with a shot on. Bach makes the glove save. And we'll have a face-off coming to Terror box right. 21 seconds remaining on power play for the Rivulettes. Final reminder, the Rivulettes in a must-win situation this evening. If they scratch back and find a victory tonight, we'll be back here 7:30 tomorrow at the Gardens. And then if Game 5 needed, it'll be 1 o'clock in Stoney Creek. Broderick gets the shot on, box sees it the whole way, makes the glove save. Thank you to everyone watching at home, including the Becker family, some of the Rivulettes' largest fans in the Tri-City area. Broderick cross ice for Ristori. Kendra Ristori walking in. She gets a shot off up and over the shoulder of Bach. Broderick able to keep it in, but only for a second as Burr picks it up. She's got one to beat. Makes a move on Ristori. Burr with a shot off. She misses wide. Burr. Several of those chances this series already. Strome carries it in. Strome back. Reed walking in. Reed with a shot off. She's going to miss wide. Strome keeps it in on the right wing. She's got Miller and Micah Carswell with her. That one's just poked down low. We return to 5-on-5. Rivulette's still looking for a second goal to cut the lead in half once again. As Carswell walks during that line, flicks it on goal. Sabres able to step in the way of that shot attempt as Burr sends it cross ice for Morrison. Morrison tries to slide it out front for Sadie Allen. It's kept in by Kletke. Van Netten with a shot off. Morrison steps in the way. Van Netten back at the blue line. Leaves it back in for Allen. And it's chipped into the corner. Carter on the takeaway. Miller fighting hard down low. And the Sabres still have possession down in the corner. Kim able to get a stick on it. Strome can't do much with the puck. And Miller will flick it up off the glass. Van Netten keeping it in. Strome finally able to clear it as Micah Carswell races for the puck. Carswell gets taken in hard down low. Lose the puck, but Stanley will come away with it. Quinn Carswell keeps it in. Carswell trying to get it to the middle of the ice. That one misses the stick of Styles. Carrier can't keep it in. And the Rivulettes will have to figure things out from the neutral zone. Just under 11 minutes remaining in the third period. Rivulettes still trailing by 2. As Kletke carries it up over center ice and into the offensive zone. Cacciamilio stepping in the way, but Stanley gets it back into the corner. Boyd makes a move down low as Carrier jumps on the puck. Styles trying to find it down below the goal line as Stanley gets a shot off. Sanford with a shot. That one's going to tip wide. Mitchell cross crease. Maybe that's able to clear the zone. Styles clearance attempt off a high stick. And we'll have a face-off outside the Rivulette end as we near the halfway mark of this third period. It's crunch time here in Cambridge. Good face-off won by Emerson Miller. And the Rivulettes chip it into the offensive zone but can't control it. Now comes Sanford. Sanford's shot up over Addison Mitchell. The Sabres get it right back. And Zavino into the zone. Denho just poking it forward. Kletke on the takeaway. She gives it right back. Miller able to chip that one on net as Bach makes the easy stop and turns it aside. Kletke will flip it out. Beeman cuts in over the blue line. Tries to find Chard on the left side. She can't quite handle it. Kletke with a shot off, and that one's going to miss wide. Kept in by Sanford. And Zvino. Playing it down low. Chard gets it back. Sanford shot off. Mitchell with the blocker save. Klecki with a shot on. Now it's going to squeak through the crease and into the corner. Chard back for Klecki. Klecki with another shot attempt. The Sabres peppering Mitchell right now. Klecki can't handle that pass attempt. And Rivers will pick up the loose puck. As the Sabres head off for a line change. Rivers has it in the offensive zone. She gets stormed on her way to the goal. And Stoney Creek comes away with the puck. Once more. Allen trying to clear the zone. She'll do so. Strome picks it up. And Miller has it into the zone. There's some Miller in on the right side. It's taken in hard. Burr can't handle that pass attempt. Carrier, bring it in. She sends it back down low. Rivulettes on the wrong side of the ice. Zubair on the takeaway. Back and forth game right now as Burr carries it up over the red line and into the Rivulet zone. Cutting across the line, waiting for help. She slides it in. Rivers can't clear it, and Stanley has it at the ringette line. Loose puck squeaking in the blue line. Hayden Summers picks it up. She'll keep it in. 7:30 remains in this third period. Cambridge needing to find something quick. Stoney Creek not letting them. They've been applying good pressure over the last 4 minutes. Summers can't quite get a shot off, and Carswell picks up the loose puck. Flip back in. Into the slot. Carter with a shot off. She's going to send that one just over the blocker of Mitchell. It's 4-1 Stoney Creek. And that mountain just got a whole lot higher. Ashlyn Carter scores her first of the playoffs. It's 4-1 Sabres. Cambridge going to need nothing shy of a miracle to tie this up and find a way to get it into extra time. Broderick off the boards and Rivers picks it up at center ice. Van Netten steps in the lane of that pass. The Sabres chip it into the Rivulet zone. Broderick flicking it up off the right boards. Icing waved off. Van Netten back to collect. She tries to ring it around. Denhoed keeps it in. Rachel Burt sends that one over her teammate sticks. And out comes Stoney Creek. Chard makes a move on Kim. Gets a shot off from a sharp angle. Mitchell covers up. And we've got another face-off. A reminder, as always, one last time. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face. A face you can trust. A heating company you can trust is our very own Jonathan Petro. Just wrote a check to the lovely company. There's furnace conked out on a cold winter's night. Face right there. Had it replaced within the day. Got another face off to Mitchell's left. Chard with another face-off win. The Rivulettes unable to clear the zone. So Reed hits the ice to get the poke check. Denhoed comes away with it. 2-on-2 back the other way. Sanford back, stepping away. They look down low. Kim's got it on the right side. She plays it. Denhoed batting away at it. Stoney Creek has it in their own end. Kim, unable to hold the line. It'll be touched offside by Strome. The face-off coming outside the Stoney Creek end. 5:25 remains in this third period. Game 3, the OWHL playoffs between the Cambridge Rivulettes and the Stoney Creek Sabres. Cambridge trying to whack away at it and enter the zone. Stoney Creek doing much the same to keep them from doing so. And the puck ends up in the Rivulettes' end. Cambridge goalie pulled. Over 5 minutes remaining, down 3. Desperation mode now as Micah Carswell carries it into the zone. 6-on-5. Carswell with a shot off. Bach will cover up. And we've got a face-off inside the offensive zone. Close finish coming here in the third period, folks. Be sure to like and subscribe to this page. Share the video with your friends. Let's get this thing up over 100,000 viewers. Miller, a good face-off win. Ristori can't keep it in. And Cambridge will have to reset. Ristori carrying it up over center ice. She'll carry it in on the right side as Cachamilio just gets in the way. That one's flicked out. And the Rivulettes in a race for the puck. Taken down low. Rivulettes guarding their goal now with 4.5 minutes remaining and Mitchell out of the net. Morrison picks up the loose puck in the neutral zone. That one sent forward from the blue line with an open net. Broderick able to knock it just wide. Keep this just 3. Burt walks out, 2-on-2. Rachel Burt on the left wing. Charron with her. And sent off the pad of Tara Bach. It's kept in by the Rivs. Rivers to the slot. Rivers with a shot off, and Bach will steer it into the corner. Burt down low. Can't handle it cleanly, and it's sent out up and off the mesh by the Sabres, and the faceoff will be coming inside Stoney Creek zone. 3:40 remain. Rivulettes goalie still pulled. 6-on-5. Cambridge taking a timeout, trying to draw something up and figure out how they're going to get 3 goals back. Where we stand, Rivulettes down 4-1. 3:40 remains on the game clock. Cambridge down 2-0 in a best 3 out of 5. Need to find a way to get this to overtime to keep their hopes alive. Reed. That one kept in. The linesman rules not. The faceoff will come outside the zone. Face-off win by Cambridge. Reed can't quite handle it. Kim able to keep it away from the goal. But the Rivulettes needing to move forward. Reese Reed skating up the left wing. She cuts to the middle. Reed in with speed. Trying to get her forehand. She does so. Rings it off the blocker of Bach. A good save from Tara Bach to keep this a 3-goal game. Reese Reed trying to do it all. Kim has it at the blue line. Kim sends it on net. That one tipped. Burt pulls away behind the goal. Tries for the wraparound. Puck out front. Scrambling Tara Bach in the net. And Kim keeps it in at the ringette line. Cross for Carrier. That one's sent on goal. Denhoed with the tip. Rivulette's unable to tip it on goal, and Kim's got it at the blue line. Maddie Kim walking in. That shut off. Loose puck in the slot. Denhoed can't get to it. And Carrier's got it. Carrier with a shot, and that one's over the net. Charron with the puck down low now. She plays it back. Ellis just pinning it up against the boards. Rivers and Burt fighting there. 2:15 remains. And a penalty coming. There's some extracurriculars going on in the corner. It'll be interesting to see what gets called. Two-minute holding call coming to Lacey Rivers. And as Mitchell heads back to the net, the Rivulettes needing 3 goals, down a man, 5-on-4 for the next 2:15. Inopportune penalty there for Cambridge. Frustrations start to mount. The clock ticks down. Anzavino flips it out front. Chard can't quite handle it, but Allen gets a shot off. Mitchell makes the save and covers up. Possession gained by Stoney Creek. Anzavino and Allen play around with it down low. Lubera, the lone back checker. It's kept in by Burr. Van Netten down for Chard. She tries to slide it for Allen in the slot, but Burr picks it up. Leaving it for Van Netten. She finds Chard. And the Sabres contain it on the perimeter. Burr walking in, makes a move to her forehand. Another move. And Chard has it down low. Stoney Creek with just a minute and a half to kill. Chard walks out, gets a shot off, and Mitchell makes a good blocker save. Burr sending it back into the corner. That one's flipped in. Rivera with the stick lift, and it's kept in by the Sabres. A minute remains in this third period. Rivulette's down by 3. A high stick called. Stoppage of play. So we cross the 1 minute mark. Sanford picks up the puck off the draw. Story sends it forward as that one hops up over the boards and into the Stoney Creek bench. We'll have another face-off. Broderick sends it all the way down. 45 seconds remain. Stiles picks up the loose puck, but turns it over. Kletke carries it out. Beeman in over the blue line. Charron will rim it around the boards, but it's kept in by Kletke. Sanford shot on. That one's going to be tipped just wide. Broderick able to send it all the way down the ice. Bach will play it for her defense. Kletke pushing forward with just 13 seconds remaining. One last rush. Reed has it on the left wing. And that should do it, folks. Here from Cambridge. As time will expire. And the Rivulettes fall 3 straight to the Stoney Creek Sabres. Folks, where does that leave us? Well, the Rivulettes will head to the 9 through 16 playoff series taking place next weekend. That's 9 days from now. March 29th and 30th, I believe, are the dates in Toronto. As always, they'll try to redeem themselves for last year's finals defeat, losing to Oakville for the 9th place championship. Thank you, as always, folks, for watching. This is our last broadcast of the year. It's been a pleasure. It's been a ride. What a ride it's been all season. A young team the Rivulettes had this year. We saw flashes of greatness throughout the season, specifically the middle third. The Rivulettes at one point won 8 of 11 games. We went on a hot run. Unfortunately, a tough schedule near the end of the year. And the season didn't end the way they wanted, but an exciting year coming up. Congratulations to our seniors, Jesse Cachamilio and Jade Parnell, for the rest of their season. We know they have a couple games remaining with the Rivulettes next weekend and then provincials a few weeks later. Thank you to the coaching staff as always, Jeff Hadaway, Kelly Pataki, Jonathan Petro, Rob Stewart, Emily Loudy, and Ron Hadaway for being accommodating as always for us. General Manager Rob Hedges, Deb Hedges on the music all season long in the goal horn, Kevin Warner on the in-arena announcing. Thank you to Heidi Warner, Olivia Tufnail, Paige Davies, and Nick Meisner for doing the timekeeping all season long, keeping the penalty box under snuff. And thank you, lastly, to the fans. You guys tuned in all year long, nearly 100,000 every night strong, a sea of green here at the Gardens. And thank you to my boys on the camera, Aaron Petro, 4-time Postal Trail Golf Course Club champion, and Matt Ford, a near junior sea flight champion 8 years ago. Thank you as always, folks. We'll see you next season. Have a good Sunday.